Oh yeah,
over
yeah.
to watch. But it was a busy day. But man, was it fun? War games, dog. Like
War
what?
games is
What do
crazy.
y'all want to get into first? You want to get into Survivor Series? Y'all want to get into some college football and Alabama and everything? What do you want to get into first?
Let's do war games. Let's do it.
All right.
Shamad, what you think, man? What we getting into first, man?
Like I said, we can kick it off with the first war game since Marcel brought it up with the women. We can get it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you know what I think?
What
I
you think?
can't argue with success. It was a good match. It was a good
Yeah.
match.
Yeah.
Raquel ate. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey,
yeah.
hey. This is where I was like, you know what? This
It's
is the
gotta work.
strongest I've seen her.
Yeah. Yeah, for good reason.
Yeah, it was the strongest I've seen
Rhea
her.
got the dub. Really would have liked EO to get it because it would have put Spice on their title. Now it just feels like the EO match is just waiting to be over with. But I'm still okay with it because it is the biggest rivalry in the women's WWE period right now.
Mhm.
So I'm okay with it. But as fun as it was, and I can't, like I said, I can't argue with the success of it. It was a good match. But I feel like I was listening to, I said before I was listening to Salamonster Sounds Off, and he said something I agree with. I really wish that this match was a 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match.
Oh,
Just because like it didn't need the War Game step.
Yeah.
And I
It
don't
didn't.
want to see that match type die. I want to see it still exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
those were first time. You think of like Dolph being the soul survivor back in the day. You think of Randy being the soul survivor, however many times he's been soul survivor, or the Raw versus SmackDown before it got played out.
Yes.
You know, I mean,
Yep.
I would like to see War Games continue, but I wouldn't mind the 5-on-5 elimination stay because I do like a good old elimination. The thing about War Games is like they just beating the fuck out of each other, and the match don't really start until like 45 minutes in. Like, okay, now the match is started.
Right.
Yeah,
It's very barbaric, which is good. You know what I mean? But yeah, I wish both could exist. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I can't complain. I mean, I can't complain. The women tore it up, man. They always do.
Right.
Yeah, they definitely tore it up.
EO said they said in the press conference. I saw that shit today. They were like, "What's going through your mind when she did the thing with the trash can?"
Oh yes,
which is insane. I could
it's
never.
the same spot.
I could never. She said, "I just jump." That's like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
There ain't no way to rationalize that. You got to be a little crazy to do something like that.
Right.
How does WWE forego OSHA? I have no idea. Like, that's crazy. They not tied off. They jumping off like that's shit crazy. And when they wrestling, me and my boy Daryl was talking about this. When they do wrestle, when other matches are happening, there's a cage match or a cell match. You notice how the cage and cell is on the ceiling?
Yeah.
That is technically illegal according to OSHA. I'm not ratting. I guess I am ratting. But like,
you are.
God, I'm the OSHA rat. That's like the fucking worst. But I'm curious how they get away with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like if you work under like a big load like that, like your ass is fired. You know what I mean? Your ass is fired. If you go to like any kind of like blue collar type jobs and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I be thinking about sometimes.
No, that's.
But anyway, with the women's war games. We're talking about the women's war games. What y'all think about it?
Come on. What you think, man?
Oh, it was good. Like I said, I am happy that real team got the dub.
Didn't expect that.
Yeah,
actually,
and I did like the speed Tiff gave with cashing in the money.
Oh,
I did like that.
Yeah, kind of like a who she gonna cash in on.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah.
Teasing once again. They tease him.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
This rivalry with Liv and Rhea, I mean, it's just not the greatest. I don't think it's been very. Yeah, I think it's been very. Like,
have you felt that way the entire time, or do you feel it's been drawn out?
I feel like it's kind of drawn out.
I agree.
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of been drawn out. It's been drawn out, and You messing
Yeah,
up.
man.
You messing up my take right now, girl. Like, oh, but I feel like it's
If it
been
helps, any of your takes messed up already. But go ahead.
yeah, it already is. I know. That rivalry, I think it needs to just end. I'll be honest with you. It just needs to end. I'm sorry. It served its purpose. She pinned Liv, and she's going to probably eventually get the title back anyway. That rivalry has been so one sided. But all in all, though, the women's War Games match, great. I know I saw people complaining that Nia started the match. I guess they said that she shouldn't have started the match
Right.
I didn't see no
or
issue with
whatever.
that.
I mean, you want to start off with a bang, hey man, start off with two people that have chemistry with each other, which is Naomi and Nia. Um,
I thought Bailey started it. Naomi started it?
was it
Yeah.
Naomi? No, sorry, it was Bailey on it. Yeah, it was Bailey. I'm sorry. Bailey. Well, oh no, they still got chemistry, regardless.
Yeah.
Um, the tease with the Money in the Bank, I was wondering if they were going to do that or not. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The spots, um, with the Tiffany Swanton off the damn top of the cage, and
Yeah.
Leo doing her regular trash can spot, which is still so dope. Um, all in all, it was just a great match. Raquel looked phenomenal,
Yeah.
even with just one arm.
Yep.
Like he looked incredible. She was
She did.
incredible in that match. So props to the women, man. They always do it up, man. Always. Props
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. Um, only thing I'll say, I haven't minded the rivalry with Liv and Rhea. I think it's been very good for Liv's heel work, especially with the layers as far as like the revenge and everything, and then Rhea
Mhm.
being out and then coming back and shit like that.
Mhm.
Her teaming with Dom, I've liked it. I could see where someone says it's been drawn out a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Um, I don't foresee it lasting any much longer.
Nah.
I think Saturday Night's main event's probably the end of it. I don't know where Liv
Mm.
goes from here because I do think Rhea's getting the belt back.
Does she beat Rhea?
But I don't know. Maybe not.
No, Rhea should get it.
There's gonna be some interference. There's gonna be some shenanigans. I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's Judgment Day. But I mean, that's what Dame's there for. Dame's going to help her win.
Right.
Because Dame's got beef with Finn because of what happened with the
Mm.
World Heavyweight title match.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to get into that too.
But you're in luck because we are reviewing Survivor Series. So
yeah.
we're going to get into it, sir.
All right. You want to get to the U.S. title match?
Yeah, we can just go chronologically. Well, so I watched that match this morning. No, I didn't.
Okay,
I watched it like when I got home because that's the one match, as I told y'all before, that I missed live.
Oh yeah.
So I was shocked when I walked in. I said, "Yeah, I missed the U.S. title match, didn't I?" And Shima said, "Yeah, Shinsuke got it." I said, "No fucking way. What? I know the fuck they ain't do that. They don't give Shinsuke titles,
They don't.
or if they do, it's it's when they don't mean much. But
Yeah.
no shit, good for Shinsuke, man. Like the match was fine. The match was good.
That's
It had
good.
some good strong style-esque moments where Shinsuke looked good.
Mhm.
It was I mean,
It was after the damn War Games match. So.
yeah, that didn't do it any favors, and it was
No.
competing with a very high temp, hyper active triple threat match on the Intercontinental title side.
Yep. That's true.
So that didn't do it any favors either. But
No.
it
Not at
did
all.
its job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it put Shinsuke over as a threat, as a major threat. I hope they keep up with it. I don't know what happens with LA Knight now. I don't know because they not. Yeah, but I don't know if they trade titles for a while. I'm okay with a good title swap every now and then. Some people hate it. It diminishes the title. It can diminish the title, but it can also put stank on the feud.
Yeah.
I don't. They used to the Attitude Era. They did that shit all the time. People would swap titles all the time.
Very true.
So I don't know. I would really like for it's one of the things where you just you want the best for both of them.
Yeah.
Shinsuke could really use a lengthy U.S. title reign.
He
LA
needed.
Knight, I really like what LA Knight was doing. I like seeing him as champ. The belt looked good on him. The hit it and quit it. The
Hidden and
every,
quit.
everything Knight was doing was working, and it was a blast to see. And they didn't give him a lot. They gave him some good opponents, of course, but as far as like personal rivalry, they didn't give him a lot. They gave him really good dance partners though.
They did. Yeah, they did. Yeah.
And I think he knocked it out the park. So I hope it does something. He's not one of the WWE title anytime soon. It
No.
seems like
Not yet. No.
he needs to get it at some point. But I would
Absolutely.
like to get into that later when we're done reviewing the show. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm ecstatic for Shinsuke. What did y'all think about it?
Um, I was ecstatic. I was literally jumping around. I was very happy that Shinsuke won
Me too.
a title.
Me too.
Apparently, this was like his first pinfall win on a PLE since 2020. Apparently. So it's been 4 years since a man won on a PLE.
Since 2020,
2020.
And
my man
Pandemic.
Shinsuke.
The
I was
pandemic.
worried.
Since the
Oh
pandemic
man,
year. Good God. So I am very ecstatic. I've always been a fan of Shinsuke. I'm loving what they're doing right now with him. And hopefully he has a lengthy title reign. I hope so. And some good opponents.
right.
yeah, SmackDown is stacked when you just look at the roster. Like, just look up the roster. Like, go on WWE, the WWE app or WWE.com and just go to SmackDown. Look at the roster. It's stacked. It's more stacked than you would think.
Right. There's a lot of
So yeah, Shinsuke got some good dance partners.
Yeah.
What did you Do you feel the same way, Shema? Was you happy with the result? Happy with the match and everything?
Yeah, I had called it before it happened. I had said,
Mm-mm.
this. And everybody was looking at me like, nah, LA Knight finna get this. I was like, hey, tell y'all, he finna win. It blew me though. It blew
Nah.
me. Yeah,
Nah,
it blew
nah.
me. Ain't gonna lie, it was blows. Because I was like, if he kick out the Kinshasa, it's like, oh man. But I was expecting the kick out, but yeah, blow. I was blown.
Man, yeah, put that Kinshasa over like $1 million because it's been through the mud.
Yeah.
It's been through the mud.
Facts.
Now, the one thing, and I was talking to Jay about this before the show, I said, the one thing you risk, and I really, again, it's one of the things where I wanted both to win, really.
Yeah.
I want LA Knight to continue what he got going on, but Shinsuke, his first big match back, I knew he couldn't lose because what you end up risking, you end up Shinsuke being basically the eater of worlds Bray Wyatt. Like Bray Wyatt was such a great character, but what they did, they put him in all of these programs where he'd always say this really cool shit. It'd be this gang of shit he'd talk, and then he'd lose the match.
Yeah.
So after a while, no matter how cool or vague his words would be, you couldn't help but after a while just be like, the fuck is he saying? It doesn't matter. He's just talking shit. He's gonna lose.
Right.
Why is he like? We don't care because we weren't made to care because he just lost all the big matches. I think I heard somebody call him the eater of pins. Like,
yo, hey, that's
like, bro, and no, this is and God bless the dead because I'm a
Right,
big
right.
Bray Wyatt fan. It's a shame that he had to turn back to the Fiend because the Eater of Worlds itself was a great character itself, and he was just a genius enough to flip into something else that was undeniable. But the OG Bray Wyatt character was bomb in itself. I was worried about the same thing for Shin.
Facts.
Because Shin has all these really cool produced backstage promos where he's talking all cool. Like I just saw it. I saw the Bray Wyatt thing happening again. It happened earlier this year, and I was afraid it continuing to happen.
Especially with them losses to back to back with Self and Cody.
And Cody, yeah. I mean, there's job security in that. He could be a utility guy, but no, I mean, Shinsuke got too many fans for that, man.
Right.
He got too many people that just want to see him flourish for that to
Yes.
just be what he came to America for.
Right.
Right.
Because he was comfy in Japan. He was John Cena in Japan. He didn't have to come here.
Right. He didn't. No. He
You know what I
didn't.
mean? So you want to see him. You want to see him flourish.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they paying him good, but you know.
Yeah.
But on to that. Oh yeah, we won 105 to 104, Jay. Lakers and
I
Jazz.
saw that. Yeah. AD
Yeah.
had 33 and 11 or something like that.
Yeah. But
Loving it. Loving it.
love it, man.
Love it.
So moving on from that to the triple threat IC match.
Killed it.
High octane, man.
Killed it.
High octane.
Right.
Braun Breaker.
Braun is that dude, man.
Braun Breaker gonna be a problem for a long
He's
time.
that dude, man. Shamar, what you think, man? What you think, man?
Yeah, like I said, it's breaker time.
Break it down.
I was just like I said,
Breaker time.
Yeah, I love it.
Get it eventually. I just want Sheamus to get it. I know he ain't, but
Oh,
I just want Sheamus to get it.
Yeah.
me too, man.
I mean, I would like him to get it because he's a great wrestler and the Intercontinental title is prestigious, and I want him to have gold. And I know it means a lot to him, I guess, to hold every title, to be a Grand Slam. But I mean, if he doesn't get it, it doesn't mean anything. He's still
He's still a Hall of Famer.
he's still a 4-time world champion.
Man,
He's still a
he's
he still won the world title in his rookie year. He's still multiple time US champion, tag team champion. Like, I don't really trip about him getting it or not getting it. He's still Sheamus to me.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. The Damian and Gunther match, it was very, very good. Just two big horses going at it.
But it didn't feel like a house fight either. That's what's so crazy.
No.
It felt like it's so weird. All the street trash and King of the Streets and Dame tapping into some kind of.
He tapped in, yeah.
He's tapping into something from the boroughs or something, because he wasn't acting like this a year ago. He was
he was not. No.
Goth and all rise. Now, like you see it in the shoulders. You see how he'd be dropping his R's and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit,
yeah.
What's going on, Dame? I think he's better for it. By the way, I think he'll if he.
Yeah, because I think he is, and he's from like New York.
He's from New York.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what borough, but he's definitely from New York. He's got that swagger going, like. But yeah. Where was I going with this? I started rambling, but yeah. For all that talk, the match felt like a genuine wrestling clash, which I didn't expect. Maybe it was Dame trying to show that, I can do this too. I don't know. But it went against the story they were telling. I'm not mad at it. Like I said, I enjoyed the match, and I thought it was a really good breath of fresh air. But it was just so counteractive to how they were building it. Like, I just was expecting to start throwing hands and shit.
Yeah. With Gunther showing like him being like scared. I don't know if scared is the right word, but
yeah, he doubted himself.
He doubted himself, which is very new with this Gunther character.
Yeah, that was fascinating.
Yeah, it was very fascinating. But him wanting to win the right way and not have like no interference.
Yeah.
Which is, I think that's kind of interesting. I guess he wants to win with honor.
Yeah.
He wants to win with honor.
It makes sense.
Yes, it does, especially with this character. I mean, he shakes hands after the match and stuff.
Especially with Dame, because Dame's whole thing was, I was gonna win the title before bullshit happened. So this was Gunther's shot to prove, I was gonna win regardless, and then the same thing happened.
Right.
So they got another open if they want to run it back again.
I'm looking forward to that.
All right, well, shit, y'all. The men's war games.
Yes. What we think? What we
I'm gonna let
thinking?
y'all start. I'll bounce off of whatever y'all say.
Shamad.
I love the match. Did y'all see the injury Bronson Reed had?
Yeah, man. That's
injury.
two injuries, man.
What happened? What's
Down his foot. He's like he came down on his foot when he did that tsunami. Yeah,
It's the Adam Copeland. It's kind of like the Adam Copeland shit in AEW.
Oh my god!
With the leg. You know, and Jimmy broke his toe.
Jimmy broke his toe. Yeah, I did hear about that.
Was it Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy.
It was
Jimmy.
Yep.
I feel like Jimmy was trying to prove he wasn't Alonzo of the family.
Yeah, right.
That boy.
I feel like he was like, I'm not Alonzo.
Not Alonzo. Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but that's the vibes I got. The rent was due in the 5-2 household.
He did a whisper in the wind. I was like, what the?
Yeah.
Just pulled out the Jeff Hardy just now.
Yeah. See, I'm not mad either. I'm Jeff. Yeah.
Right.
There's no shame in being that Hardy, of course, but
no.
But yeah,
no.
But shit, man. They was clowning. You know what bothered me? This is such a small thing. It's so small, and it does not matter. Shamad, you heard me say it a few times.
What is that?
When they were throwing up the ones, right? Of course, Punk's not gonna throw up the one.
Yeah.
Why was he doing this? Why did he do this? Why did he do this? This would have looked so much cooler.
Yeah.
If he just did this, he don't do this no more. He still X's his hands. Just do this. Unless he was trying to say they put me to sleep, like they boring. Unless he was trying to be cute with it. I understand that.
Right.
I understand that.
Yeah.
God.
I agree.
But the match itself was really cool.
Yeah.
That alpha male shit Roman did where he put the arm out when it was about to come out.
I should have known. I was like, man, this dude Roman.
Sammy looked like, hey, I can stay. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, he's like,
he looked back. He was like,
he's like, okay.
Hey, if he wants to go, he can go. That's the vibe Sammy was giving.
We were just Roman and Punk. Man, Punk was like, man, get out of my way, man. Get out of my way, bro.
Yeah, that was tough. That was tough.
Oh my god! I was like, this dude Roman hasn't changed, man.
Right.
Still not changed.
Tonga Loa was the GOAT, though, right?
Hey, Tonga Loa the GOAT, man. Tonga Loa did his thing, man.
Oh man,
come out, yo.
Did you see how he was struggling to get the weapons in?
Yes, man.
Oh my god,
he's doing it on purpose. He's doing it on purpose, bro. There's no way. There's no way.
Table.
He's doing it on purpose.
It's like, man, you had one job, Tonga.
Did you hear what Jacob said? Get that table in. Get that table in.
Get your motherfucker in.
That's funny.
Hey, yo, Jacob was ridiculous in his match.
Man.
Oh my god, Jacob is a freaking cheat code, man. It's not fair when you got Kimbo fucking Slice in on your team.
Yeah.
Hey.
Anytime I think this dude is down, he's just powers back up. I'm like, what the is this dude made of?
I don't know what his knees is gonna be made of in 40, 50, in 30, 40 years.
Yo, thanks, bro.
And he is. That's a lot of weight, and he's just wow.
He's moving, yeah.
He's moving.
Bouncing. I respect it. He's gonna be a fun person to watch.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wild.
Yep.
They can't fumble this one.
No, they can't.
No.
Even if
they
can't fumble this one.
People love Jacob, bro. People love Jacob, bro.
And in a short amount of time, too.
Yeah, right, yeah. In a short amount of time. People was clamoring for Jacob for a minute. And once they heard, he was talking about WWE, okay, bad. All right, when we gonna see him? When we gonna see him? And then he shows up and he's a show stealer.
Yeah.
He's a show stealer.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He's a show stealer.
He is.
Call him Dolph. He's a show stealer, man. He's a show stealer, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All night it was a great match.
Oh man, it was fun.
It was a very very fun match. Who you think the MVP was of each War Games match?
Of course, Jacob on solo team. Roman, Jimmy.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
Jimmy and Jacob.
I don't mind that.
Bronson too.
Yo, that tsunami off.
Bronson did not have to do that. I respect him, man. He had to do what he did.
He was not no boy. He did not have to do it. I was like, relax, Bronson. Relax.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do it.
Thank God Punk got Roman out the way. Shit.
Facts, because Roman would have died, man. No.
Shit.
Roman would have died. Bro. Oh, man. That was good. That was nice though. He pulled him out the way. That
was cool.
That was dope. That was
Punk
cool.
showed that he was about it. He wasn't there to fuck around. He was there to help.
Yo, there was one point in that match where when Roman he speared Punk.
Yeah.
But you seen where when he went to the ropes or whatever, he stopped himself and then Solo sideswiped too early, and then Roman went for it, and then Solo sideswiped him again, and I was like, that was a little probably mistimed.
Oh yeah, it was.
That's gonna happen.
So Jimmy could have easily pinned Jacob, and it would have been over with. And we was screaming at the TV, like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
But even though the logic was a little flawed, it made sense because you had that moment.
Yeah.
Where they all was surrounding Solo. And Roman was giving Solo one last shot.
Hey, Solo still on business though.
He did that. That was dope. Why did Roman grab the Ulafala?
That was my point.
Nobody was there to take it.
Hey, Michael Cole brought it up though. Solo was still in possession of the Ulafala.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be something.
Roman tried grabbing it so many times on SmackDown, but when the whole fam is down,
he's
not grabbing it.
He forgot.
He forgot about the whole point.
I guess. Maybe you forgot. I don't know.
Been over with.
It's not over. Yeah, it's not over. It's not over.
Plot armor.
It's not over not by a long shot. It's still not over. It ain't over yet. They might separate. Do you think they separate them for a while?
I don't know. I think Roman and Solo fight is either Royal Rumble or Saturday Night's Main Event, right? You got to have that one-on-one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Yeah, why not? You gotta load that. You gotta load that card up. So I get it. Load it up.
Yeah. So with this going forward, so what do you do? Because Jacob, like I said, because I know, do you think Solo is good enough to be in the world title picture to compete?
I mean, technically, already was.
Yeah, he was. I mean, at one point. Man.
Technically, already was.
Yeah, but I'm saying
they faced Cody. Yeah.
Because Roman is back now.
Yes.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
I'm kind of 50-50 on it. He could, but he's taking he's taking quite a few pins.
Yeah.
I've liked Solo since NXT. I like the street.
Me
champ.
too. Street champ. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I fuck with him. I think he's done well enough with what he was given, but I just don't buy it. He's obviously main eventer, but I'm just saying as far as bloodline shit over with, he's freshly gonna go after the WWE championship. I just don't buy it as right.
Yeah. I agree. He'll be he need to just work on it. And then you got Jacob too, so it's how that's gonna work unless you split them, separate them.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but that's not gonna be probably for a while. They're gonna keep them together a little bit.
I think they do split at some point.
Until he stops saying I don't. Yeah, until he stops saying
I love you so much.
Love you. So
that's gotta come to something.
That's what you gonna say.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you, Solo. I love you. Solo don't say it back. One-sided. This is one sided.
Solo a gaslighter.
He is. So is a gaslighter.
He be telling him I love you behind closed doors though. But,
Right. That's a fact.
But yeah, then Punk with the whole secret thing and telling Paul when I want that secret, I'm gonna come for it.
Yep.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got my attention. I'm curious.
I wonder what that is.
What y'all think?
I have no idea because it ain't a title match. He's not champion.
Hell no, ain't no title match.
Could it be help with another problem? What? He don't like. I have no idea. They got me. I don't have any sexy predictions for you. I don't know.
I'm trying to think, bro. It's not a title match. Oh man. Because they probably won't revisit that for a minute, probably. But knowing Triple H, oh man, his cliffhangers, oh man. He loves the cliffhangers. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's interesting though. I'm glad they added that in, like, favor.
Yeah, keeping you tuned in.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Overall, it was a good show. Very good show.
I agree.
Yeah, I give it 7.8 out of 10, probably.
7.8. Okay. Yeah, probably 8.5.
Yeah, I mean, I was thoroughly entertained. It was 5 matches, both. Everything delivered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything.
Everything was concise. Everything was good. No complaints.
Now, if
I don't think that was a whack. I don't think that was a whack match.
If I could change one ending to who wins, probably the women's. It probably is.
Just the champions win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see Nia squash somebody.
Yeah.
But then again, that wouldn't have, like, at the same time, you know what? I disagree. You know what? I'm wrong. I think the right team won. I just wish Io would have got the pin. That's my thing. But I'm completely for Rhea getting the pin because it's the hot rivalry going on.
Like, I beat you. I pinned you. Yeah, I get it. They just can't keep letting Liv keep taking pins.
Yeah. Well, it's fine.
I personally, I don't like it. She keeps taking pins. When Raquel is right there, she can take the pin forward.
Yeah, the Raquel thing is the only thing I really have a problem with. That's the only real thing I have a problem with.
Mm-hmm.
You take that out of it, I'm fine with it. But yeah, she's got the equalizer and ain't nothing equal. Yeah.
Right.
Ain't nothing equal. Yeah.
That's supposed to be your big diesel. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes, Blake, we talked about this. Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really the only thing I have an issue with.
They got to figure that out.
Well, that was our Survivor Series review.
Man, I promise I'ma take it to the peak. I was on fumes, now I'm on full, no pool. I remember when my tank was on E. I swear. Bet on me, bet on me, bet on me, bet on